Education Quality Improvement Programme is funded by the EU, and there are 5 partners under the umbrella of the EQUIP project. One is the British Council, and we're running the in-service teacher training programme, which you can see here. The other are the French, Expertise France, and they are running the pre-service component. Then we have UNICEF looking at school rehabilitation and the work that they do under that umbrella, and Save the Children, who are looking at children's improvement, children's rights and education. And then we have one final partner called Sofrico, and they are coordinating all the partners together. So the programme that's happening today is an English teacher training programme. And what we're doing, in fact, is we're training up teachers to become teacher trainers. So we use the term TOT, training of trainers, basically. And so we've got teachers from Kessler, Gaddaref, White Nile, Blue Nile, South Kordofan, Red Sea and Khartoum State. So there are teachers from all those 7 states who are training up to become teacher trainers on this TOT programme. So they're having a very, very practical course. There's a course designed especially for them, and they are following the course in not only the methodology of teacher training, but actually looking very closely at the SMILE book, which teachers of English use across Sudan, and helping teachers use that book constructively and effectively. Now, there's a higher element to this, because also we've got supervisors who've come in from across the 7 states. And these supervisors are all going to be helping and supporting the teacher trainers, or the potential would-be teacher trainers, that is these course participants.
اليوم احنا نزلنا مايكرو تريننج بحيث انه نعرض تجربتنا كمدربين، وفي مجموعه من السوبرفايزرز تم تدريبهم معانا في زمن موازي بالنسبه لنا، وهم حضور، حتى زملائنا الباقيين هم حضور على اساس انهم يرصدونا ويدونا فيدباك، تغذيه راجعه على اساس ان احنا حنصلح ونعدل في ممارستنا للتدريب ونجود من ادائنا كمدربين.
اهم حاجه للمدربين انه يعرفوا تفاصيل الكتاب كله، كل مش الكتاب فقط، كتاب التلميذ، لا، كل الكومبوننتس المصاحبه للسمايل كوريكولم كلها they go over it، فهضموها تماما. يعني دي من الاشياء، يعني انا ممكن غيابيا او غيبيا اتحدث عن المنهج وكانه امامي.
نحن في مركز النفط الفني عندنا 4 قاعات بمسؤولين من تدريب الماس اند ساينس بالنسبه ل7 ولايات السودان في مشروع جوده التعليم. عندنا 4 خبراء مصريين في القاع، في كل قاعه في خبير ومعاه 2 ماستر ترينر. والشغل اساسا اللي بيتم هنا في التدريب يمكن شغل نوعي وشغل جديد بالنسبه لتدريب المعلمين، اللي هو في استراتيجيات التعلم النشط بشكل عام. بنغير في اسلوب ونمط تدريس المعلمين من التعليم التقليدي الى التعلم النشط.
انا شايف ان في استجابه رائعه من المتدربين او المشاركين في الدوره التدريبيه، وبالعكس احنا بنعمل حاجه اسمها تدريس مصغر للمتدربين، لكل متدرب على حده مش للمجموعات. عملناه الاول في مجموعات، وبعد كده كل متدرب لوحده هيقوم بتنفيذ درس من الدروس او موضوع من الموضوعات اللي موجوده اللي بيدرسها التلاميذ في الصف الاول او الثاني او الثالث الابتدائي من خلال التعلم النشط والتقويم الشامل، وبيتم تقييمه وتعديل الاخطاء التي وقع فيها اثناء تنفيذ هذا الموضوع او هذا الدرس.
a SWAT, a fly SWAT, for killing flies. Yeah? So Hassan, look at the board. So I will describe one of these items, and Hassan must listen and go, ah, and slap. For example, this is a classroom activity where two students have a conversation. Amazing, yeah, Hassan, very good, excellent. So role play, yeah, good. So let's have Mr. Hamdan. You can, oh, Hassan, you stay there. Mr. Hamdan, you come here. Okay, good. So now it is a competition. Okay, they must listen. So Mr. Hamdan, face the board. Come here. Okay, Hassan here. Face the board. Come. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Like in the army, you salute. Okay. So you must listen. The first person to slap the board is the winner, and you get $100. Yeah. Mr. Hamdan, be very fast. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Good. So, this is where the participants drink tea and coffee. Oh, $100 for Mr. Hassan. Very good. Very good.
I have lost?
Good. So, yeah, you lost, Mr. Hassan. So, breaks. Good. Give your swap to someone. All right, Hayat versus Amaim, $200. Are you ready? Okay. So, this is an activity where the participants give their ideas about a subject. So, an activity where the trainer asks the participants what they know about a subject. Yay! Hayat, brainstorm. Very good. Good. Okay.
Hold the 3 fingers, please. Like me. 3 fingers. Okay. And repeat after me. Policeman. Policeman. Again. Policeman. Again. Policeman. Okay, well done. Now listen again. Listen again. Policeman. Policeman. Okay? Okay. Now do the same. Policeman. Policeman. Again. Policeman. So in this time, you hit this stronger. Okay? Policeman. Excellent. Again. Policeman. Excellent.
أنا الزهرة الجميلة التي تزين النبات وتزين المنازل والأسهار بألوان الزاهية الجميلة، ومهمتي أكبر من ذلك، أنا أقوم بالتكاثر وأصنع الثمرة التي بداخلها البذور، ثم تزرع البذور وتعيد دورة النبات.
عرفنا أجزاء النبات. نعم.
الجذر.
أنا الساق. نعم.
أنا الورقة.
أيوة.
الزهور.
أنا الثمرة.
نحيي أخواننا مجموعة أجزاء النبات.
نعيد كويس. بعد الجذور كلنا شفنا الجذور، تاني في شنو؟ كلنا ناشر على الساق. كلنا ناشر وين؟ معناته الجزء الثاني اللي هو شنو؟ الساق. نحن نصحح كده في إجاباتنا. الساق بالنسبة لمجموعة 1، بالنسبة لمجموعة 2، المجموعة 3، المجموعة 4، المجموعة 5.
كلنا بنعرف لكن حنتعلم ان شاء الله. لا امسكي فوق هنا ايوه يلا لفي. يلا لفي بالراحه ايوه يلا لا ما تكرري ثاني، لفي طوالي لا خدي هنا في النقطة.
ما حولي يعني.
ما
حولي يدي من النقطة.
يلا انت لانه ما عندك، انا بكره حجيب لك علبة ان شاء الله.
عد اخوه.
اها.
عد اخوه. خلاص نعمل من الاول يا استاذ.
النقطة حددها بالقلم. ها انت عرفتها، وريها يلا. وريها تشتغل كيف؟
ثبت كده.
لا ما بتكتمل لك كيف، ما بتكتمل. بتكتمل لما تيجي من هنا ترجمها.
ايوه.
يلا لف بالراحه.
انا يدي ما ترجمون.
لف ابرمي كده، ابرمي لف ابرمي كده تجي.
ريح.
والله
هنا
ايوه.
يلا انا الف
يلا
انا
أيوة.
الف معاه وانا ذاتي.
لا انت ثابت، انت ثابت. ها لف طوالي. ها ايوه. ها كويس مهاره، حيبغى المهاره بعد شويه يا اخوانا.
كده استاذ كفايه؟
لا امشي طوالي، امشي لحد لامس الطرف الاخر بس خلاص.
مثلا جديده؟
ما تردد. يلا ها واحد ثاني.
عملية جراحية صعبة. يلا نكتشف موقع الأذينين في الأعلى، الفقرتان في الأعلى، الأذينين والبطينين. انتهينا يا جماعة. في أي دول عنده سؤال؟ عن التصحيح اللي عملناه ده؟
من التدريب ده حاجة معينة مثلا، وكيف حيطبقها بعدين لما يرجع الفصل؟
لا يعني بالنسبة للاستفادة أو النتيجة بالنسبة للدورة كان من ضمنها طرق التدريس للمادة ذاتها، والكيفية الطرق الجديدة أو طرق التدريس كانت سهلة بالنسبة للمعلم والتلميذ، فيها أنشطة للتلميذ وسهلة جدا، وكان بالطرق يعني شارك زاود يعني أيوة. دي كلها الطريقة دي جربناها في الفصل.
يعني انت طب زمان كنت شغال كيف؟
أنا بالطريقة الثانية كانت التقليدية، لكن لما جربت الطريقة التعليمية جديدة كانت ممتعة بالنسبة لي أنا معلم، بالنسبة للطالب فيها نشاطات كثيرة، فيها أدوار الأدوار مقسمة، وأنت والتلميذ كلكم تطلع بنتيجة بالنسبة للمادة. الطرق كانت ناجحة وسهلة كمان للمعلم والتلميذ، وفيها أنشطة كثيرة بالنسبة للطرق اللي كانت التقليدية. دي كانت وجهة نظري.
Before this course, I attended the class. I hold a book and teach one book. For example, I use the pupil book just.
Okay.
But now I can use two for the pupils and activities in the one lesson or on the one periods, because Smile need that the pupil learn new words and then do the activities as the same.
Okay, so that's something new that you've done.
أكتر حاجة أنتوا حاسين إنه مستواكم يتغير فيها؟
يتعلمنا كيف نتعامل مع التلاميذ، نراعي فروق الفردية، إنه يعني في بعض الطلاب بيكون سمعهم شوية ضعيف ناخدهم قدام وكده يعني.
أخذنا الكورسات دي وقدرنا نحن كيف نوصل المعلومات دي لتلاميذنا.
التعامل داخل الفصل بين المعلم والتلميذ،
استفدنا انه مثلا التلميذ يستفاد انه مثلا يقدر يشارك.
انا لما اديه درس اليوم الثاني يكون مشوق انه المعلم ده الثاني يجي انه يحضر الحصه حقته يعني.
اعمل مقدمه الكلمات الجديده، اتابع التلميذ، اديهم نشاط.
حسنا لغتنا الانجليزيه.
ان شاء الله هنحاول نطبق الحياه دي باكبر قدر ممكن.
يعني يا ريت التدريب ده يشمل يعني كثير من المعلمين.
Can I just pick up on one point you made about how you really felt you developed
Could you perhaps take one example of an area which you developed in your teaching or training? Just one example of that?
Okay. I do that means three training course here, and when we return back, we train about maybe 90 teachers of English. 90? 90. Yeah, 90 teachers of English, and these are going to help the students, their own class. They change the ways of the traditional ways of teaching, and they have to make groups, and they have to make something like this so as to avoid sitting faces to face together, and this helps learners to grasp, and it's helped them, that means to use the language. We need them, that means to use the language on the real life. So previously they focus on the language so as to pass on the exams. Yeah, but now we change this in their mind, so they are going to grasp the language, because they know that means this language is not for passing on the exams. So it needs to communicate. We need to communicate with negative speakers. We need to, sometimes we may be abroad, so that means we should be familiar with how to communicate with each other. Yeah.
That sounds really positive.
When you went back to Abu Jubayha district, how did the students feel about the teacher switching to active learning method of teaching? What changes did you see?
They were extremely happy. Before, we never had student distribution. One classroom could have more than 100 students. It was even difficult to walk around the classroom. But now, with the distribution method implemented, we can teach under a tree. We'd split the students into groups and get even better results. The way we distributed the students, grouping and role-playing, most of these strategies were implemented by us, and we found that they're a more effective way than the traditional way.
Thank you so much, Hajar, for being with us. We hope that you will be able to complete your training and to see you again.
Can you tell us about a certain area that improved in you as a teacher or a trainer, and mention your most developed strategy?
I think it's STEM. I consider it a state-of-the-art approach because it connects all the sciences to math, and that leads to subjects complementing one another. I think this is what people need. If the teacher masters this method, I think we will see obvious results in the students. The student will not only receive and recall knowledge, but he or she will be more capable technically, and that will help the student in seeing the patterns between different sciences and math. That is one huge benefit I personally felt in the last training.
I wanted to ask you a few questions about the impact of the training, and I would also like you to tell us about your experience in this project.
Actually, the project was quite outstanding. I was fascinated by it ever since the first year. It was quite a pleasant experience, and it was not only us who were taken by surprise. Even our supervisors were amazed by all the newly introduced ideas, approaches, and strategies that haven't been used before in our classrooms. We consider this project as one with a vision of the future. At the conclusion of the first year, the participants were eagerly anticipating what the second year will bring. Then came the second year, and there were obvious improvements. We are now in the third year of training, and we are seeing even more progress. By using Venn circles from math as a reference, we can say that the first year of the project forms a circle, which contains the knowledge of the second year, and finally, they are all engulfed by the third year. The progress in the project is obvious. It also has a significant impact on our teachers and students. We have noticed this because our performance in the third year is far ahead of our performance when we started the training. It was obvious for the learner and us, the teachers especially, in our performance. There was a clear difference between the first year and the third year. I feel that everyone developed an understanding of this concept and started to take active actions using all the theories and concepts of the active learning style.